Alrighty, we have a bit of a unboxing video. So I got one box from Bates and another box from Danner. That's just the brands of the boots I have that I bought pretty much just for this time. Trying to keep my identity a secret, or just try to stay as anonymous as I can. Don't really know if I'm gonna be good at that. There we go. My biggest test is seeing if I can figure out a box, because I tell you what, us Americans are not that great. We're not that smart. That's what I mean. Not that smart. There's more tape, I think. So this box here came from, would have came from a retailer in Illinois, I think it is, Greentown, Illinois. I think it was Brian's Surplus. Man, I'm really bad at this. Oh. And we have liftoff. We have two boots. These have 4 eyelets. I thought they would have had 5. They're Bates infantry combat boots. ICBs. Oh, but they have 4, or no, they have 5 speed laces. They're size 9R. My Belleville C790s are 8 wides. So hopefully they should be similar in sizing. Hopefully. The Bates that I have on right now, they're 8 wides as well. These are nice though, however. These were listed as new with defects. So, I mean, just looking at them, I don't really see a whole lot that might tell me what defects these might have. Who knows, honestly. But these are nice. I got these for $70, just about. Next pair of boots. Jeez. My cheap Ozark Trail knife that my uncle got me, like every Christmas. Gives me a few cheap knives, and honestly, I can't complain. They've all been great knives and all. Got a pair of Danners and some socks. Made in USA socks, merino wool, Reckoning socks. It's very nice. I copped out a pair of, I think they're nearly $400 boots for about $260. Oh man, these are nice. These are so nice. Got a pair of Reckoning 400 gram boots. Oh man, I'll have to do some reading into this later. I also just copped out a pair of their merino wool socks and kind of fitting Reckoning, since these boots are Reckoning, the Reckoning model. These are 8.5 medium for a D width, and I know they're lace to toe. I know they're I guess sort of a disposable boot, since it can't really be resold. Oh man, look at those Vibrams. It's got a white dot as well, so it should be hopefully grippy. Hopefully. Alrighty. Says gonna be shortcut video. Alright. So I just I laced up both boots. Not both of those ones, but I definitely laced up the boots off camera and tried them on, and I got the fits right and everything. So then I start like checking these ICBs out to see why might they be labeled defective, and I found that right there. It's a cut, and to be honest, it's not a total deal breaker, because I felt the inside of this boot and the Gore-Tex liner. Yes, these are Gore-Tex lined. The Gore-Tex liner doesn't seem to be punctured in any way. Plus, like, the tongue in the upper is mostly nylon, so I mean, water is going to protrude into the boot either way, but it's not going to get through that Gore-Tex liner as long as it's intact, in which I think it is. And couldn't really find much information about these boots. I can't really find a date stamped into them. However, on the Bates tag, I see 0216. So these boots are most likely made in February of 2016, in which that means that they're not army boots, because all the army boots would have been Desert Tan or Coyote Brown. Coyote Brown would have been replacing the Desert Tan, and all branches of the military had switched away from black leather combat boots, except for the Navy. Well, actually, no, the Navy did switch away from black leather combat boots, and if a sailor is boots on the ground, they're most likely going to be wearing whatever boots are going to be given to them by, if they're deployed with Marines, they're most likely going to be wearing Marine Corps boots and whatnot. But I know that the Coast Guard does wear these boots. I know that the Belleville 700s, which these are very similar to, the Coast Guard wears those, although they wear the ones with the safety toes. These ones, they just have a toe stiffener in them. But so yeah, but that's kind of cool though, that these are probably my first ever pair of Coast Guard boots, everything else has either been an Air Force or Army boot, but these, my first pair of Coast Guard boots, and that's pretty cool. Anyways, these out of the way. Look at that. That's awesome. Danner Reckonings. These things are pretty snug, but that's okay. They're bound to break in. I know another Lace-O-Toe Coyote Brown, 8-inch tall, leather nylon, speed lace, DMS sole, boot, I know, insulation, and whatnot. But to be honest, I just like them. I really do. Those are definitely going to be in rotation with the C775s when winter comes around. And winter is coming quick. We're already in August, in which I'm still in doubt about that. Or not in doubt. I still can't comprehend that we're in August already. I also have another pair of Coyote Tan insulated boots on the way, and they're coming from Venture Surplus. Hopefully they'll be here sometime this week. Hopefully. And I'm still waiting on Tactical Gear to ship my hot weather Belvilles, the C390s. They still haven't shipped them out yet. These boots here, when I start heading to college this fall, these are going to be my daily boots. I'm going to wear them with my navy blue 511 TDU trousers, and they're going to be replacing the whites because I found a hole right there. It's funny. Found a hole right there on the whites, and I'm replacing them with the boots that have a cut right there. They're both Lace-O-Toe pattern boots. But anyways, I digress. These boots, I'm not getting rid of them. I have other plans for them that don't 100% revolve around them being completely destroyed. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'm keeping them. The Hawthorns are still kicking as well. I'll wait until September because I've already passed whatever the last review would have been. So yeah, there's that. So we'll just wait on the 1-year review for those. Alrighty.